Since we're talking about schools, the Red Plan is going to affect a lot of the constituents of 7B in particular in a lot of different ways. And so what is your position on the Red Plan? Do you support it?
Well, if I were a school board member, the Red Plan would probably not have been my choice. I live in Observation just across Mesaba Avenue, so my elementary schools are gone, my high school is gone. I do respect that the school board had a very tough decision to make. As a counselor, we've had a lot of very tough decisions to make. One of the things that as a legislator I would do is support a bill, law, legislation that says if you're going to go for substantial bonding outside of your normal operating levies, and we're going to see an operating levy coming up for our schools this fall that probably will fail, and it will mean reductions in teaching staff, it will mean larger classroom sizes, it will mean not good things for the school district. If you're going to go for large things beyond your operating levy, they should go to non-binding public referendums. It's something that we did in the city when the deck project was built and we needed an additional sales tax in order to fund the city's part. We put it out for a referendum, and we asked voters to approve it, and it did. It was about a 60% vote. So if that's something that we could do, I think it's something that others can do. But I don't think it's appropriate for the state legislator to micromanage what local governments do. Governments all across Minnesota are having to make very difficult decisions because of the lack of partnership and the lack of funding that the state is providing. And you look here in Minnesota, and it's clear. We're having to do it in Duluth. I started off by talking about the decisions, really ugly decisions, that the council is being asked to make around our budget. The Red Plan is a decision that the school district is having to make. They need to move forward on some sort of strategic plan. Like I said, the Red Plan would not have been my choice because of where I live in town. Others argue differently. The airport is another example. The airport was ready to start work on a new terminal. We all have paid into a fund that is meant to help airports across Minnesota keep their infrastructure up and build new terminals. Well, last year the governor, as part of solving the state's budget deficit, took that money. It's gone. So now airports across Minnesota are starting all over again. So we come back to basic infrastructure, whether it's streets, whether it's airports, whether it's education, whether it's city services. They're all suffering because of this.